Little cutie neighbor, hello. Oh, come on. Open up. I know you're in there. I can hear you. Breathing. Oh. Oh, don't be alarmed by that, though. That's just a little gift I have. Excellent hearing. Mm. All of my kind are gifted like that. Oh, there you are. Mm. Well, aren't you just exactly what the neighborhood needed? Ah. Oh, here you go. I made you something. Little welcome wagon gift. Took me all morning. Why, yes, of course, it's in a package. What did you expect? Oh, no, I did make it. No, I made the purchase. Yes. I'm sorry for the confusion. Anyway, hello, neighbor. I am Courtney, Queen Courtney. I live right there at the end of the street. Big, castle looking house with the iron fence and the guards. You'll notice it at night. Very atmospheric, what with the torch lighting. Anyway, you are? Mm, I like that name. That's a that's a nice name. That's a good name. That suits you, that name. Mm. And are you going to invite me in? Oh my goodness. You've hardly unpacked. Boxes just everywhere. Very rugged. Very manly. Mm. I had the afternoon to myself today. Nothing to do, and I thought to myself, we have a new neighbor. I really should introduce myself, welcome them to the neighborhood. And then I thought, maybe that handsome new neighbor needs a little help getting settled in. You know? Someone who knows the area. Someone who could tell you all the good restaurants, the places to avoid, all the local lore. And so you're welcome. I'm more than happy to help you with that. Oh, what a charming picture. Is this your family? Uh-huh. Mm. You take after your father. He's also very handsome. Mm. You should put that photo somewhere visible. Make the place feel homey. You look like you haven't eaten yet today. Have you eaten today? We need to fix that. We need to get you fed. Where are your plates? Do you have plates? Or are they still in boxes? No, of course they're still in boxes. All right. Well, what about a knife? You know what? Never mind. I have a knife. I always travel prepared. Now go ahead. Sit down. Let me take care of you. I'll take care of you just for a minute. I promise. I don't bite. Well, I mean, not unless I'm hunting for prey. A, a meal. Then but not, you understand what I'm saying. You're safe. Mm. Now, where was I? Oh, yes. Feeding you. I have to make sure that a strapping young thing like you remains well nourished to keep your energy up for all the activities that you're going to have to, you know, with the unboxing and the unwrapping. Mm. And then later the undressing. Mhm. What? I'm just saying, it's going to be very sweaty work. You'll need to take a shower when you're done. All right, so here we are. You just eat that right up, and I'll just sit here and watch. Mm, Tell you all about the neighborhood. So, right across the street is Gerald. Gerald is something of a male Karen, which I understand is supposed to be called a Kevin, but no, his name is Gerald. And you'll see that Gerald suits him quite perfectly. He's the head of the homeowners association. At least he perceives himself as that. And yet I am the queen. I don't know where he thinks he has authority over me. He does try, though. So I feel it's only fair to warn you that if you have any lawn ornaments, any like pink flamingos or little gnomes, he's quite offended by plastic birds, that Gerald. You will want to keep them in your backyard. Also, no holiday decorations at all before Thanksgiving. He really is so very dour, that man. But if you have any trouble with him, you just let me know. Mhm. You see, my castle has been here since before the homeowners association has been in. I've never opted in. It frustrates him to no end to know that I am right there at the end of his street, never complying with his no pink flamingos rule. I once purchased 5,000 of them to fill the yard, just to see what he would do. Mhm. It was a cavalcade of bright pink. As far as the eye could see, over the yard, the rolling hills behind my castle. 5,000 went a lot further than I expected they would. If ever you're in need of a pink flamingo, just let me know. I'll hook you up. Also, no yard sales. Yeah, but that's okay. Once a year, twice a year, I let everyone in the neighborhood just set up camp on my yard and have a little impromptu flea market, as it were. So, if you're ever trying to get rid of your things, just let me know. We can arrange to have a grand yard sale just to piss Gerald off. Oh, Gerald will steam, of course. He always does. But I'm hardly going to take orders from a man who irons his jeans. Let him have his homeowners association. Well, I have the rest of the kingdom. Um, Community, rather. If I'm being honest, I think he's still a little afraid of me after the pink flamingos incident, but that's fine. That's appropriate. Anyway, enough about Gerald. Tell me about yourself. Mm, Tell me a lot about yourself. Tell me something real. I'm not like where you moved from or what you do for a living. Tell me something interesting. What is the most interesting thing about you, according to you? Hmm? Oh, no, 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 no. That's not acceptable. That's not acceptable. I refuse to believe that. Because I can tell by looking at you that you're interesting. I can tell by looking at you that you're a little different than most of the people in this neighborhood. They're lovely people, don't get me wrong, but they are very boring people as well. You are a breath of fresh air, my dear. Oh, well, for one thing, you opened the door and let me in. Oh, I admit I walked right past you, but you didn't exactly fight me on it. A lot of people would have just mm, taken the food I'd brought, thanked me politely, and shut the door. But you opened the door wide. You let me in. It was either very brave or perhaps very unwise. You know, I'm genuinely not sure which it was. But we'll find out, won't we? mm, you are adorable, aren't you? Mm, handsome, strong. I like all of those things about you. My house has been very quiet lately. Mm, I've been there for a very long time. I've watched families come and go in this neighborhood. I was here before there was a neighborhood. It was just me. Well, not just me. I was the queen and am technically, even though there's no longer a queendom. Or perhaps just my yard isn't the queendom now, but anyway. I've watched people come and go, raise their families, move on. There used to be a little girl here, used to live in this house, would wave to me from the window. She was so sweet, so charming, so adorable. Well, I say little girl. She did actually grow to be about 25 years old before she moved out. So, grown woman now. But it's always a matter of perspective, isn't it? Mm. I watched her grow up and watched her grow out. She'll always be that little girl to me, I suppose. And I think to her I was just always that perhaps eccentric woman at the end of the street, which I suppose I am technically. But anyway, this morning was very boring, which is why I came over here. Mhm. Look at you. I'm not bored now. You have been very entertaining just to look at. And then when you speak, you become more entertaining still. That's awfully nice of you to do. I appreciate that about you. So tell me something. You're single, yes. Oh, no, no, no. I didn't mean it as a question. I know that you're single. Oh, nothing around here smells like you have a partner. Everything in those boxes seems to smell like you. Oh, was that invasive? Ugh, it's just something my kind do. You know, good hearing, good sense of smell, excellent eyesight. Oh, and I appreciate it when I'm looking at you. But yes, I don't need to be told that you're single. I know that you came here alone, and that you were alone before you came here. So, my question to you is, how did that happen? You are what your kind would refer to as an eligible bachelor. Or at least, wait, is that term dated now? I do forget these things sometimes, which is why I'm glad that you're in the neighborhood. I need someone to keep me young. As young as I can possibly be, given that I've been here for hundreds of years. Still, mm, back to the point. You are a desirable type of man. The fact that you have a home in this neighborhood tells me that you are not unsuccessful, and you are symmetrical, which is always desirable. Now, I realize other humans aren't going to realize how good you smell the way I do. Mm, but you do smell good. And when they get up close, other humans will know that about you. And while humans won't find you as attractive at a distance as my kind will because you smell good, it's always nice when a man smells good up close. Even to humans, I know that they find that very attractive. So, The idea that you are moving here by yourself with no one to come with you is just, frankly, well, it's a waste of good human, I think. But I intend to correct that. I am going to make good use of you, my neighbor. Oh, you'll see what that means. Mm. Anyway, you're going to have some more unpacking to do. I'll let you get to that. I understand that you have a lot of things to do, and I've taken up so much of your time already, for which I am very grateful. And I hope you'll let me return the favor. You've entertained me today, so why don't you just come on down to the end of the road and come find me when you want some good company and some entertainment back. Mm. House at the end of the street, with the iron fence and still a few pink lawn flamingos out there. Don't worry about coming late. I stay up late. And next time I'll actually cook the food. Hmm? I mean, I still think it counts that I made the purchase. I think that counts as making it, but next time I'll actually cook it myself. Don't take too long. I want to see you soon. Until then, you take care, cutie. Wow. Hey there, cupcakes. If you thought that this character was leading into something spicier, you were absolutely correct, because of course she is. Over on Patreon, you can find more of her, and also there is going to be another. There's going to be another story with her. There're going to be a few more episodes. I think that without even having sent this one out yet, I think she's going to be popular. I will be very surprised if she's not popular, and if she's not popular, you're still going to hear from her, because I like this character. I'm I've been riffing on this character ever since the idea popped into my head during the live stream over on Twitch, where the other Spice Rack members, and I did a raid train where we kind of went from one person to the next person to the next. If you didn't get to be a part of it, you can still see it in the video on demand over on Twitch. And we had a lot of fun. I was hanging out, chatting, and I don't know. I think the way it happened was it came up that I'm the oldest member of the Spice Rack, and I said something about being a cougar, and then automatically I thought, where a cougar? I said something about Z's where a panther, and I was like, where a cougar is, where is it at? Something to that effect, and I realized that that was a missed opportunity. I don't know how I've never thought to do this before. I don't know how this has escaped me for all of this time, because she's just so much. And on top of that, I had this image in my head of a Werecougar in a tight leopard print outfit, like some Peggy Bundy uh, hybrid of the Monster Girls world. Anyway, that's what I'm picturing every time I start to voice this character, and she's been living rent free in my head for days now. So a lot of things are coming out with her at some point or another. I hope you enjoy her, because I'm having fun. She's, like I said, there's more of her over on Patreon, and I often do spicy versions of my flirtier characters over on Patreon. The things that I can't say or do on YouTube, obviously. So, speaking of Patreon, which is just one way people are so supportive and make it so that I can do this all the time. Thank you so much to my newest patrons. There's Corey Dell and BL, and I hope that BL means what I think it is, because in all the trashy stories I read, BL means boy love. So anyway, there's also Daddy Chaos. Oh, those two words got my attention. And Austin. There's Tremlo, Bevis Listolf. And Blood Sand, thank you all so very much for your support. Thank you for being my enablers, along with everyone who is still here at the end of the story, and the comments and the shares, the likes, the hypes, the memberships. All of it is so very helpful, and I appreciate you so much. And also, thank you to the people who've been kind to me over on Throne, Gungrave, and Fowler. You guys have been so sweet, getting me all the red thing. You might have noticed I have a favorite color. It might be red. I might be, but there's only so much you can have of red. It has to be taken in small doses. So, uh, I have a lot of little red accessories that make me so very happy. Little bursts of red all over my office and in my bathroom. Anyway, these people are also my suppliers. My suppliers. I'm now I'm now the proud owner of a pair of red gardening gloves. Bright red leather gardening gloves. I love it. Anyway, I hope you are all having as good a time as I am with all of this, and I hope you're being as good to yourselves as you are to me, because you guys are so very good to me. I will speak to you again soon, and until then, you take care.